Stockholm. An old church of Sweden. The building's construction in 1757 and renovated and produced to the same architectural features. Is architecture of the preserved and protected building that is renovated. Here we are, Katharina Kirabak. This is not far from Gamla here in Sweden, Stockholm. Fabulous, glorious city. Old, ancient, they still preserve a lot of the old town and the old traditions and way of life here in Sweden. Okay, here are the old town of Stockholm. Yeah, it's beautifully done. Yeah, there we have it. The preserved architectural heritage and still preserving some of the old parts, the old cobbleways through this old city. Church just up there. Well, it's 5 o'clock on the 31st of July here in Stockholm, Sweden. Yep. Here I am in the Gulsbruksgatan. Gatan. All the cruise liners are here from most of the Scandinavian cruises, and yeah, it's a beautiful part of. And all I can say is that these buildings were going to be pulled down once upon a time, and the protection of the voice of the local community managed to prevent that happening and protected that interest of heritage. And how could you pull down some heritage going back to almost 200 to 300 years of heritage, and all of a sudden you wanted to introduce some nonsense, some new glass buildings? No, keep that heritage which were built by our old ancestors, and that's where the city and its life come to fruition, or come to bring about the cultural element of each of these specially laid out cities, and modern investments and all of that should not come and just take away that a great historical element. Here are the cruise ships that takes you across to Åland, the little island in between Finland and Sweden. And these sail across every night, and it gets onto the little archipelago island called Åland, and then from there you would cross over back. Okay, there we have it. Swedish cruise. Like this, no? Like this, no? Yeah. There we go. All Gamla, which is those clock towers are. That's where the old part of Stockholm is. Catching the old town. Okay, I'm on the side of Gamla, the old town. This is a Stockholm's poster. It's going to be what you call the gay parade here in Stockholm. There's a beautiful poster promoting the equal and free mind of human. The mind is here, look. Here I am, one of the alleyways to Gamla. It's quite beautifully done here. Old traditions. Sweden. Political division. You can hear the politicians are screaming for the rights of everything and having no rights of the Swedish royal presence is observed in that building, just like Buckingham Palace in London. Here are some Syrians protesting or making their voice heard as usual across the planet, and you create some sort of a turbulence in one side and create what you call a debate on the other side. And all this is to create fear, differences, and segmentation of societies across the globe. Okay. The Royal Palace. Three Swedish crowns. The symbol of Swedish sovereignty. Stockholm's national opera with a pride flag just up there flying. Main shopping street reaching up into the old Gamla from the central station. It says central station here in Stockholm, so A lot of the time they hang out here, and as you can see here, straight in from Romania, they hang out here in the squares. That's what you get when you invite the world to catch up with what they have. To NK, one of the anchored department stores here in Stockholm, and that's exactly where you would do your usual shopping. This has been going on for a long period of time. It's one of the first department stores here in Stockholm. Since 1902, the department store has over 100 years of history, selling fashion and fashionable goods. Beautifully done. Still stack of books. Touching the sky.